Okay, so I've got a really difficult, challenging touch task for you here that we like to use a lot with our players. Whenever they report that from that 5 to maybe 15 foot, they're not making a lot of mid-range putts, that's a red flag to us that maybe the touch isn't very good. Maybe they're not allowing that ball to match their reads because the speed isn't very good. So there's a couple different versions of this that we can do, and I'll explain. So we've got 8 balls that are numbered 1 through 8. The easy version, if you're a higher handicap and you want to try this, I'm going to have you start with the 8 ball. The ball numbered 8, we've got a ball mark right at 5 feet that indicates the start of our zone, and then we've got a ball mark at 15 feet, which is the end of our zone. Your goal is to get these balls in order, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
From furthest to shortest.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a graduated leapfrog game, right? That we've all played with either chipping or putting. But I'm gonna have you do the really hard one.
Okay.
The hard version of this is you don't get to go in order. I'm going to rake over a random ball because now there's some strategy involved. So let's say, for example, you get 7 is your first ball right there. Well, you've got to get it at the end of our zone, but you've also got to leave room for you to fit that 8 ball in right there, right?
Yep,
so let's give it a go. Randomly chosen.
Ball 3.
Ball 3. Okay, so give me a target. So you know you need to fit it somewhere in here so you've got room for 1 and 2. And I'd love for you to give me a little air detection with this as well. So as you hit it, let me know if you feel like that's right.
Should be good. Way short.
Okay, way short. So we know we've got
I can fit 2 balls in that area.
That's going to be really hard. Your job just got a lot harder to do.
Okay, ball 2.
Okay, 2. Now we know.
Okay, nice.
Now, again, this is another thing where I can kind of change the challenge point of this task. Is sometimes I'll give them all.
That's going to be hard.
Yeah, right. It's going to be hard to do.
Ball marker and that
so
ball.
I'll give a mulligan, right? Sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you a mulligan on that first ball right there. But the point of this game here is that you've really got to be precise with that touch, right? As well as managing the strategy of this game.
Ball 4.
Ball 4 is going right in the middle.
Should be good.
Cool.
Yeah. Middle area.
Yeah, so really, really fun game, engaging game. There's a little pressure on this, especially if you've got something riding on this, which of course we do, to try to test your touch.
Ball 8, fire mark, good. Ball 7.
Ball 7.
Okay.
All right, we know where that needs to go.
Close to that 8th ball.
As close to that 8 ball as you can.
Should be good. I love it. Okay. It really heightens my attention on a very, very specific spot that I'm trying to roll that ball, which the language of really good players is that's my total distance intent. That's where I want to roll the ball. Far too often players get focused on making it into the hole rather than rolling it through the hole to a point just beyond it that allows them to really control their touch at a very precise level.
Love that.
So this, in terms of like leveling up focus, but also improving the skill, it's a winner.
Yeah, cool.